Now, let us learn what kinds of areas attract people to settle down and set up their settlements. The three basic and important concepts that tend to attract settlements are site, situation, and the history of the place. As we can understand, by site, we mean various features of the place, which include altitude, topography, underground water, rivers, kinds of soils, security, etc.
The places with good water supply and protection from external invasions were preferred spots for settlement in the early days. The Pratapgarh Fort in Maharashtra, built by Chhatrapati Shivaji, can be cited as an example. The altitude at which this place is located is one of the reasons why it was chosen for settlement. The ability to keep an eye on the surrounding areas helped for military security.
Students, what we should understand is that places do not exist in isolation. There is connectivity from one place and the other. So, situation of a place is an important criterion for attraction of settlements.
For example, Visakhapatnam is a city that is located on the coasts and connects Andhra Pradesh to other places, both in the country and outside the country. The city of Visakhapatnam, popularly known as Vizag, was under the rule of various dynasties during the pre-colonial times. In the 19th century, a naval battle was fought between British and France over the city of Visakhapatnam. The colonial places were significant as they were home to ports for trade activities to be carried with different places. The cities of Mumbai and Chennai were also developed further by the colonial powers to make use of the natural resources of the country.
Let us now have a look at the change of population in Visakhapatnam. Let us now have a look at the change of population in Visakhapatnam.
This table shows us the population of Visakhapatnam from 1901 till 2011. The population stood as 40,892 in 1901. In 2011, the population increased to 20,35,690. The highest increase of percentage by nearly 123% can be seen in 2001.
Here's an exercise for you. Try plotting these figures on a line graph for the next class. Also, try to observe the changes in the population from one decade to the other. Students, we saw that there was a predominant rise in the population of Visakhapatnam over a period of time. Can you point out the reasons for this?
In addition to being a port city, the increase in the population points out the growth of economic and social opportunities in Visakhapatnam.
Students, as we all know, it is not just the port cities that connect to other places.
But each place is connected with the other in the country. Let us assume a village has a market once in a week. The people from the neighboring villages carry out trade at these weekly markets. These villages have happening markets and fairs for which people from the surround places come.
Students, now that we have seen what kind of places become settlements, let us now see how these settlements are organized. Once the settlements began to emerge, they have begun to expand rapidly. As they began to diversify, settlements also became complex. As a result of this, a network has emerged of places in a hierarchy.
For example, a village may have a primary health care center which treats people for minor problems. But if there is a bigger problem, the people go to a hospital which may be located in a bigger town or city.
So from this, we can understand that various services or places are organized in the form of a hierarchy. Students, here is another exercise for all of you. Take an atlas and try to find the different places that are shown using different symbols.
For example, national capital, state capitals, villages, and so on. Also, make a note of the symbols that are used to mark the places across various levels.
Moving on to the Indian settlements from urbanization, let us now see how the settlements in India are organized into a hierarchy. According to the Census of India, the settlements in the country organized across various categories.
In this table, the Indian settlements as organized by Census of India are given. The settlements are of different types like megacities, metropolitan cities or million-plus cities, cities or class 1 cities, town, revenue or census villages and hamlets. The mega cities include cities having more than 10 million persons. The examples include places like Greater Mumbai Urban Agglomeration, Delhi Urban Agglomeration and Kolkata Urban Agglomeration. The metropolitan cities are cities with population between 1 million and 10 million, which are Chennai, Hyderabad and Ahmedabad. The cities or class 1 cities are the urban areas with population between 1 lakh and 1 million. Towns are places which have a population between 5,000 and 1 lakh. Revenue or census village are the villages with defined borders. Group of houses within the revenue village are termed as hamlets. From this, we can understand the various kinds of cities and classification of towns and villages. Hyderabad, our state capital, is a metropolitan with population between 1 million to 10 million.